Welcome back. You were hearing your voice already, but don't worry, you'll get to see who's talking. Now, see this. Web Asset Nigeria is a tech firm. And guess what they decided to do? They said they want to create a platform where you and I can report crime
anonymously. Underlined.
Okay, so what exactly is this about? Well, we have the technology investor and chairman, Web Assets Nigeria Limited, in the studio to tell us about this, what we called it, first national crime and response system in the country. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Kayode Aladesui.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Now, so you say you want to, or you have.
I have, actually.
Created a platform where Alero can just get up and say, I want to report that Nat'l is stealing a flower.
Yes, that is true.
Please tell us about it.
Actually, this whole process started with my trip back to Nigeria in 2015. I was invited by a friend.
From where?
From the U.S. I live in the U.S.
Oh, you live in the U.S.?
That is correct.
Present tense?
Present tense,
okay.
That's correct.
Jolly good.
And we started to discuss criminality in Nigeria and some of the resources that are missing. And the first thing I observed was Nigerians cannot call for help. You have to go into a police station to get help. What I also observed was that...
That's not strictly correct.
Well,
you have two numbers
that you can call here,
yes.
But the police really do come to you. That's a different ballgame. A lot of people do not use the number. Most people do go to the police station. But what is important is we discovered that most people are actually afraid to report crime out of fear of being implicated in reporting those crimes. So we wanted to create something that was similar to what I was used to, at least that most of us are used to abroad, where you can sit in your home and you can report crime. But most importantly was we looked at the level of criminality in Nigeria, and we look at how most criminals are now caught everywhere else in the world is by the use of CCTV camera. Unfortunately, CCTV camera, however, only tells you who has committed the crime. It does not tell you where to get the person, and it doesn't show you when the crime is being committed. It's an after investigation tool. So we wanted to make it live, where Nigerians from their mobile phone, if you're sitting in your car and you see someone climbing up an electric pole to steal power, you can just pretty much record what you're seeing and click send. The system looks at your location, takes a video of the person climbing up the electric pole and send it to a police command center. In addition to the app that the citizens have, we also have another application called iPolice that are now deployed on mobile device terminals that are going to be placed on patrol vehicles. Those mobile device terminals are sending location to the command center every 15 seconds. So the command center can see every officer around every crime that is reported and can do an immediate dispatch. So now you can catch people in the act, and police can respond much more efficiently to crime.
This is going to be very interesting, but right now we need to take a short break.
Yes, please.
We'll come back and continue the discussion.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Mr. Aladesui.
Yes.
This platform you talk about.
Yes.
What's it called?
It's called Hawkeye. iPolice Hawkeye.
iPolice Hawkeye.
Yes.
What a coincidence. Coincides with the Hawkeye that is used in the game of tennis, lawn tennis.
Yes. There's also the Hawkeye Global
Crime Reporter. That's the application itself.
That's the application that we're talking about
for the users.
Okay. So you've introduced it in Nigeria since 2017.
We finished it in 2017.
2017.
We signed an agreement with police in 2017.
Oh, the Nigeria police is into this?
That is correct.
So you're saying that if I pick up my phone...
You have the app.
And I video Alero, and I send it to...
Stealing the flowers, yes.
Stealing the flower.
Yes.
You like that analogy? And send it to the police.
Yes.
They would act almost immediately.
That's correct. And the reason for that is because in the patrol vehicles, we have this tablet called iPolice that are now being installed on patrol vehicles. This tablet sends their location back to the command center. So when you send a report, it's received at the command center. They can see any of the patrol vehicles with a tablet that's nearest to you. They can even tell you how long that patrol vehicle should get to you. They can dispatch that report to that patrol vehicle to get to you rather quickly. And by the way, when the patrol officer gets here and you're apprehended, they have facial recognition technology on the tablet. They can take your picture, they can do a facial recognition search and see if you're wanted anywhere else in the country.
Does the police have the technology to back up all this?
Yes, that's what I did. We built the enterprise system for the police. We developed the application for the police. We host it, we man it, and we maintain it for the police. The technology is in place.
While we were on break, I was thinking about the armed robbery at the bank in Offa. I mean, where so many lives were just wasted. And I was thinking, didn't this particular bank put up CCTVs? I mean, if that system had been in operation at that bank, or if somebody had taken the action at that time, how would it have played out?
Actually, it's interesting you asked that question because I believe late last year, I met with the head of security of all the major banks in Nigeria to introduce this application to them. Because one of the things that we've developed with the application is wireless communication between the bank CCTV and the police command center. Yeah. Once this is deployed, banks can simply just press an SOS button. The CCTV camera will immediately direct its video and an alert to the police command. Police can immediately dispatch officers to the crime scene.
This is all sounding like rocket science to me.
I'm telling you,
Well, and this is what we've developed for Nigerian environment.
You've developed.
Wow.
Is this?
It's live. It's live.
It's live. I actually just downloaded it, and I'm asking for all sorts of information, cell number, and all that.
Well, the cell number is not required. However, if you intend to, there's a button at the bottom that says "Find Me."
Okay.
You can set up an emergency group within your family and friends. When you press "Find Me," you feel you're not comfortable. You're in a dangerous environment. You want someone to know where you are. You press "Find Me." It begins to send your location to family members every 60 seconds.
Does it also send to the police as well?
Well, if the police wants us to do that, that's just a matter of adding them in as an emergency group. It will automatically send it to police. And in fact, when the IG was quite excited about this as a way to fight kidnapping, because once that type of message is received, you can simply build a geofence around where the message is coming from and begin to search all the vehicles to try to apprehend or find the person that sent the message.